First of all, we worked with a pilot company in Belgium, and we had a very, very committed management team. And it wasn't that we went to them and told them, "Look, this is something you should do." It was really a mutual interest. Both the CEO of Holcim Belgium as well as us, we were very interested in doing this together, and so we teamed up and did this. And that's where we first tested the set metric system and the closed loop system. At the same time, we used Net Promoter Score for our internal survey to test the customer loyalty of our group companies, which we see as our customers, as Holcim Group support, as the central support organization, to really put our money where our mouth is. And that was important for us to say, well, we're not suggesting this to countries if we don't believe in ourselves. And that's one of the important things in the change management approach of this, is to say, if you believe in it, you should do it yourself. And so that's what we did as well. So we did these two things in parallel, and then really introduced the system to a wider audience. And the wider audience were our CEOs and our country commercial directors. And the approach we take as Holcim, we believe in local management within global standards, and we really live that as well. For us, we will give, and we're giving the group companies, our group companies, and their management teams, the system and the framework and the best practices around that, and the support to set up the systems in their country. We're not forcing anybody to do this, and it's not that we're going out trying to sell them this system or trying to sell them this approach or NPS as such. We're there and they want it, and we don't need to call them, they call us. And at least those who really want to take part, and there are quite a lot right now, sizable amount. And our main concern is to deliver the best possible programs for them on the ground, so that they have the right system in place, that they have the right support in place, and that they get the right processes from us, so that the local approaches have the best start possible. The approach we've chosen is very much suited to our organization, and I suppose many other organizations that I know as well, but I can only talk for Holcim, of course, so for the way we are and how I see it. But a step-by-step approach is much more helpful than doing all at once, and also to use, even when we go into a new country, and now the countries that are starting now, like some of the bigger countries, we'll only do it in certain regions first, to then roll it out into other regions. To first of all, out of two reasons. To first of all show people that it works, to get the buy-in from others in the organization. And it's not the buy-in because their CEO tells them so, because anybody globally tells them so, or even because the project manager tells them so, but it's because their colleagues, like general managers, regional managers, sales managers in other regions that have tried this, show them what they can do with it. And that's the approach. And so it might take a bit longer, but in taking a little bit longer in the beginning, you actually get off the ground much faster afterwards.